Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, the 24th of December, 2022. Almost done for the year here. Crazy. Alright, where are we at here? We had overnight, oh my god, it was a cold night. I will tell you that right now. I definitely need to take care of some things to button up this camper. There's no doubt. I definitely have things that I have to do for that. It was so it was 7 below zero was the air temperature. With the wind chill factor, it was minus 28 or 29 below zero, and that's Fahrenheit. And so today is not. What I was going to look at. I was going to see what the temperature was right now. Let me see where we're at here. I will tell you what we're at now. Alright, it's up to a whopping 8 degrees right now. The temperature is slowly going to go up. By midnight it's going to be 13. And then it's going to go back down to about 11. So we're pretty much where we're going to be at for the day. So that's pretty much going to be the high for today. It's about 13 degrees. And it's 8 degrees right now. Then tomorrow, Christmas Day, we're looking at in the 20s for Christmas Day. And but yeah, it's been very, very cold. So today we actually went out. Steve and I went out. He needed more propane for the blue house. I needed more for the camper. So we went out and got a couple of more tanks of propane. Switched them out and did that today. But just got to try to get through this next couple days, and then it's going to get better. So today, like I said, today is definitely better than yesterday. But I mean, now in here right now, let's see, the heat at the moment, I am up to 59. When I got back here hour and a half ago, it was I had the camper at 50, and so I turned the heat on, and it's actually warming up now. Yesterday, it never got warmer than 57 in the camper, and that was me having it set higher. So see, these are good things. These are good things. So you realize, okay, this works, that doesn't work, those type of things. So it's really important to figure those things out, and the best way to do it is to experience it and live it. So yeah, it's it was definitely when I was under my covers. I will say this: when I was under my covers and cocooned all in, I was just as warm as could be. Just as warm as could be. Again, the camper never got past 50. It was, I think it was about 50 degrees. Well, it never went higher than 57. And then through the night, when it was really cold, it went down to 50 in here. I had, when I have to charge the batteries, I have to disconnect from the power source. So I have the battery in the camper that I'm using. So I usually I'm good for an hour and a half at least, and then the heat won't come on because it's like there's too much juice is being used. So what ends up happening was I ran the generator for a couple hours to get the batteries top back off, and I'm under all the covers, and I was warm under the covers, and then I had poked my head out, and I'm like, man, it feels a little chilly in here. And this is about 2 in the morning, okay? So about 2 because I ran it from like midnight till about 2 in the morning. And I was getting ready to get out of bed and go and turn the generator off and, hook the system back up. And I come out, and I look, and it was 34 degrees in the camper. I'm like, oh, this is not cool. This is just not cool. But again, these are learning lessons, figuring out, this is not normal temperatures. So, I mean, sub-zero temperatures, not normal temperatures for down here. So, that's an anomaly. That's going to happen. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? So, but it's, and then, doing it when you're feeling under the weather on top of it, it just does not make it fun at all. So, but today is definitely better. Like I said, what did I say? It's right now. I think I said 8. Yeah, it's 8 degrees right now. It's going to go up to I think 13 by midnight is what they're calling for. But yeah, it was an extremely cold night. And even though it was cold today, I mean 8 degrees is not exactly a heat wave. It felt warmer, if you can imagine that. So just, learning, figuring out, whole new environment for me down here in West Virginia. Obviously my first winter in West Virginia, so I'm figuring out what it's going to be like and trying to do it in a camper, which when we were in New York, an example, we started out in the camper, and by November we finally were able to get the wood stove in the house, and we moved into the house in November of that year because it was getting really cold trying to live in a camper. And hey, live and you learn. You figure out what works, you figure out what doesn't work, and you kind of go from there. But I'm watching. I got the game on while I'm talking to you guys, and Dak Prescott just threw a pick 6 interception for a touchdown. So Philadelphia has a 10-0 lead already. Hey, you die hard, you follow them to, that's it. I live, eat, and breathe Cowboys. Have since I was a little boy, and I'm a loyal fan no matter how bad they suck or how good they are. I'm always going to root for them. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's just looking. The Cowboys are actually driving the ball down the field as we speak. So hopefully they'll take this in, get the touchdown, and pull their heads out of their posteriors and take care of business in this game. But anyway, I know tomorrow's Christmas. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, so just to let you guys know ahead of time. Still going to do that, and that way everybody will have their day to spend with their families and stuff like that. And hopefully it'll be more kind of chill time after that. But yeah, just kind of, doing our thing here and getting things taken care of, and figuring out what works, what doesn't work. I know that once we get past these couple of days, like yesterday was the worst day, today's like the second worst, tomorrow is going to be in the 20s, so it's not going to be exactly a ton warmer, but way warmer than we've had today and yesterday. So, we'll get there. We'll get it dialed in, and we'll get it figured out, but I'm glad it's not going to be as cold tonight, which is going to be great. Hopefully the camper will stay warmer, which would be helpful. So anyway, guys, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Please think of your families and spend that time with people that you care and you love. That's important, and I think if we do that, we're going to be in better shape. So just doing a quick video, letting you know I survived the Arctic temperatures of overnight. That was an interesting night, I will tell you that. Very, very interesting night. I will show you some of the damage that happened outside because of the winds and stuff when I get outside to do a video. I will show you all of that. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. So, all right. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse One, out for now.